breakaway civilizations where the elite reside. The government having meetings with the demons and people thinking they can't speak to God. The government had Marilyn Monroe killed for trying to run her mouth. The government killed Stan Meyer so cars couldn't run on water now. Cars terraforming trying to reverse it back. The government let folks be abducted and used for food and study. The government, just like they was in House Party 2 starring that dude Kid Cudi. The government got Stargates they stole straight off Saddam.
Wait, what? I gotta go back, my bad, y'all.
The government got tech to read your brain. They don't gotta listen now. The government got plans to mix your offspring in with AI. The government let niggas live, but y'all thinking that they died. The government got breakaway civilizations where the elite reside. The government having meetings with the demons and people thinking they can't speak to God. The government had Marilyn Monroe killed for trying to run her mouth. The government killed Stan Meyer so cars couldn't run on water now. Cars terraforming trying to reverse it back. The government let folks be abducted and used for food and study. The government, just like they was in House Party 2 starring that dude Kid Cudi. The government got Stargates they stole straight off Saddam Hussein. The government can teleport your ass from LA to Iran. The government done figured out that death don't have to be the end. The government can live forever. Found the tree of life again. The government got weather weapons. What you think Katrina was? The government leveled and played like they was gonna sweep them up. The government dinosaurs and dragons keep them locked up. The good and shit of that mothership outside. The government ain't even just human beings. Hope you're not surprised.
Now, almost every Navy officer, whether they're a 1-star or...
If you know, you know.
They've all been through Annapolis to learn how to be a Navy officer. It turns out Forrestal is told that every book in the libraries, every book in the colleges, every book in the universities, every book on this planet is misinformation. It's misinformation. So, which was initiated by the Draco reptilians as far back as 6,000 years ago.
The reptilians really came into control and started to be able to manipulate what was going on in Facebook in about 6,000 to 7,000 years. It is true that they have different masking technologies to be able to be in a room and look like a human, but usually they're in underground bases in various places on the globe, as well as in a huge area of Antarctica. The southeast region has a large number of underground cabins that are extremely warm, too warm for humans by geothermal heat. It's a perfect place for all of these colonies that the reptilians have basically sit huge.
That's why we can't go to Antarctica. That's one of the reasons, probably. They probably took over Antarctica. Straight up. Because we come from there. Not come from there, but we made footprints there. There's a whole lot there that, yeah, our ancestors, and we need help. Our ancestors need to come save us, bruh. Come back immediately. Because, yeah, they probably do stay. Them reptilians probably is in Antarctica. They all around us, though. They up in them higher up positions, too. But, I mean, come on. Like, who's to say they not there? That's probably why it's off limits to the public. One of the reasons. One of the million reasons probably why we can't go to Antarctica. Could be the case, bro.
Just an intro, because if you knew what happens in messages, and yeah. So to the beautiful deity watching this, I don't know what I'm talking about. Take everything I say with a grain of salt. Do your own research. To the oppressor, you know what it is, man. I gotta do what I gotta do. Don't kill the messenger, nor the messenger's family. So yes, witches, warlocks, sorcerers, and wizards do run our government. Politicians, the media, they're all there. They're in the industry, anything of any, you know, because if they go against their operation, you know what happens to them. They get offed, and therefore their clone number 2, clone number 3, they will come into office or whatever, and they do the job that the first batch couldn't handle. So they do need young blood because look, they want to look like this again. Mind you, they really look like this, but how do they look like this? That adrenochrome baby, you know what I'm saying? And what's crazy, you can blame the Illuminati, that's not even it. Illuminati means to be illuminated. So therefore the people who use all that shit are just enlightened, bro. And mind you, that's just the surface of what's really going on. That's not even half of it. These secret societies are ran by people who aren't even people, first of all. They just disguise themselves as people to make sure that the masses, the humans, don't fucking kill themselves from how they look. And when I say witches, warlocks, and wizards, yes, they exist because if you think about it, most of you have iPhone 13s, 14s, 12s, right? Let's think about it. They already had plans for the iPhone 20. And mind you, you don't think it came out yet, but it already came out. Flying cars, flying bikes, flying buildings. Those things exist, but of course, you are late to that. But when you see that, that has already been implemented. Therefore, what do you think is happening? This world is literally ran by people who cast spells and they're evil, damn near. Therefore, there are different terms for Hollywood. And mind you, this derived from the term holly tree. And mind you, these beings use the branches from this tree
if you know, you
to
know,
do their
bro.
magic. So for example, with Harry Potter, that is an example of magic because there are such thing as Harry Potters literally walking around in plain sight. But yes, there are literally people with invisible cloaks who are walking right in front of your face and you would never know. And yes, the spell casting is so strong, they literally hide it with subliminal messaging and music in schools, prisons. They do this even in food, mind you, they do this every single day. That's how powerful this magic is. So if you don't believe in magic, if you don't believe in wizards and warlocks, that's literally the point of how strong this magic is. It's so strong, you don't even think that it's real. And they're really right in front of your face. And mind you, if you watch TV or if you watch the government or the news, they disguise themselves as people. But turn them cameras off, turn that TV off, they'll show you who they really are under them disguised masks and cloaks that they wear, or costumes.
And we got the wolves.
I never heard that, all of that, but interesting.
Okay. These guys are the Illuminati. That's already the close. Who cares? Illuminati. They drink the blood of children. They live off adrenochrome. How many people use Google? How many people use Android? You know, you support child trafficking. What is Google's operating system? It's Adreno. What is their Chrome? How about Verizon? Who has Verizon? Moloch. Verizon worships the god of Moloch. Big corporations that we're all supporting innocently, and you're supporting child trafficking. They fund it. They create foundations, pay the wolves to traffic the children. These guys are more numerous than you think. Many of them.
How could something so wicked be so many of them? He didn't even give a number.
Oh yeah, protectorates. What if I told you most of them pose as if they're helping the children? What if I told you some of them were UNICEF? What if I told you they were a lot of ex-military groups with special arrest powers working under, say, Veterans for Children? And they're protecting the Illuminati and the vampires. And what if I told you that they put in a price on the head of people like Tim Holmstead and me and others?
Reasons why Africans are repressed, but let me tell you the reason why.
When I say that you are the most
powerful beings, you are the most powerful beings.
Say that again.
That you were like the first people to bring in advanced technology. You were the owners and creators of Atlantis.
Keep it coming.
You people helped create advanced technology that these supposedly reptilians invented. They didn't invent shit.
Keep it coming.
And the Arcturians, they didn't invent shit either. all of you fucking melanated fucking gods, you
Say
invented that shit.
Say that.
And you see what happened is that Egypt, like, so in ancient Egypt, Africa, that's fucking Atlantis. You guys were the owners of that, okay? You did not live with, like, yeah, that's beautiful too, like, later on in other parts of Africa where you guys have your ancient stuff. But I'm talking advanced technology that you had here, okay? And you have to understand that the reason why you are so repressed is because aliens were interested in how advanced you were. They wanted to fuck you up because you were so powerful. And they took you off your throne. And they...
It feels so good for somebody to big us up like that. Somebody that ain't us that just bigged us up like that. That was love. That's what's up. It feel good because half the time the whole world want to hear us talk about how we go to war with each other. So for hear somebody talk about how great we was without the negative, man, turn up, bro. One time for old girl, for her, you know, showing some love to the people.
Well, that's what happened? Oh, okay.
That's when we started to have the first interbreeding occurring that led to blue-eyed, white-skinned people. The only people that actually seem to have been generated by the Earth's own evolution is black people. Those are the only racial types that we have on Earth that you don't see in people that come from other planets, and that makes them very special.
Are. Was. To. Like. May.
There you go with that crazy stuff again. How you gonna put the paper with your mind, London?
But I can remember with my mind.
Let me see, cause I think you tripping. You not do what the heck? You not doing that. You are not doing. Oh, she is not doing.
Dope.
Oh, my baby.
Dope.
Oh, that's scary.
Dope. She enjoying it too. Talking about some X-Men. This is what you see on X-Men, bruh. That's hard.